We are going to review TNA Rebellion, which I thought was a good show.
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't a great show.
No, I enjoyed it.
Wasn't a bad show.
I enjoyed it.
It benefited from being only 3 hours and 5 minutes long.
I enjoyed the heck out of that.
Massive.
I was so thankful.
Mm-hmm. And then Leon Slater starts to climb to the very, very top of this trestle. There's 6 men down there to catch him, 2 of whom were NFL linemen. A lot of beef to land on and break his fall. And he jumps, does the full forward flip, the 450 swanton, they call it. And nobody caught him.
Okay, listen, we got to talk about this.
We do.
I want everyone in wrestling to listen to this. Do you understand? These are words of wisdom that I'm about to speak, okay? This guy is 15 feet in the air, right?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
All 6 guys know if we don't catch this guy, he might die.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
How do 6 guys miss this guy? I'm going to tell you. If you're going to do a crazy dive off something 15 feet in the air, it can't be something where you're rotating forwards or you're rotating backwards, especially if you're skinny, because you have a chance of sliding right through the middle of people and getting killed. If he would have done a high cross, there's no chance they wouldn't have caught him.
Okay.
Because he would be going sideways onto a pile. What was the safest dive on this show? We all know. When Ali did the high cross off the second level
yes.
on about 6 guys, because he went sideways.
You're right.
And so every single guy caught him, and literally they all caught him, and then they all had to go, oh, and all fall down. It looked silly, but it was safe. Did you see Moose when this guy landed? Moose was petrified.
If you watch
he was dead.
I'm watching it right now.
Search Leon Slater on social media. It's right there. Just watch Moose's face. He was horrified.
I don't know how this man didn't break both of his arms breaking his own fall.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Goodness.
Not recommended.
No.
Sure was a fun match to watch, though. I feel great.
After surviving death, he climbs to the middle. He grabs the belt. He has it in his hand, okay? And the announcers go, he must put both feet on the mat now.
Yeah.
And I went, what? What? So he drops down from the cables, but then Moose speared him. So Moose officially retained the title.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never climbed the cables.
I don't know, man.
Never was up to get the belt.
It was probably too late, but like if I were in the back on headsets and it was my company, after he survived that fucking dive and climbed up and got the belt, I'd be like, don't let Moose spear him. He's the winner. He earned it, brother.
The main event is Frankie Kazarian versus Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry. So the big question would be, what's Joe's reaction going to be after his WrestleMania appearance? Well, I can tell you, this live crowd still loved Joe. They still loved singing his song. They had a grand old time when he came
No
out.
evidence that he is now not over or considered a failure.
Yeah.
I can't believe the day it's been already. Jared, put old Granny on. Let's see what she's up to. Oh, man, she's doing something. Oh, Lord.
She's trying to plug in the box, Brian.
Granny can't connect. And so I call her on the phone, and she alerts us that she apparently knocked the box off her desk. Whatever's happening right there, that doesn't look good. She knocked down the camera now? Is that what happened? What happened? Put that back, Jared. What's going on?
She's got a hold of the camera, I think.
She's okay. Well, we've got the ceiling at least. There's the box. Hey, we got the box, Jared. Does it look like it's plugged in?
No.
It's definitely not on.
No.
Okay. That's her back, I believe. She appears to be doing something.
Apparently yoga.
That's her hair. Are we sure that's not Ric Flair? Now she's got to find the phone, too.
I think anyone's going to still subscribe after the show.
I hope we get a bunch of video signups. This is interesting.
Is it now?
I mean, it's interesting. I don't know if it's good. Oh, man, we can almost see the front of the tie line to see if it's on. But we can't. We can only see the side of it, as well as a flashlight and dice. I don't know why there are dice there.
Well, you never know when you're going to play dice in the dark.
She's still doing something.
That's good radio, boss.
Show that again, what's she doing?
You know what's a good show is the Big Vinny Show.
Is it?
Or if you Pod Armenia 2025.
She might be tying her shoe or something.
Ed and
down
San
there.
Antonio show. Izzy Moreno had a great match on that show.
Really? Granny is furiously doing something. It's possible that we should sabotage the box every week.
No!
So that she can, get up and down, like Roddy Piper once said. Oh, there she is. No, I know. I'm calling you. Phone. I'm calling you. Oh, my God. How are you?
I'm exhausted. You wouldn't believe this mess under here.
I would. I helped put it together.
Oh, I want to tell Vinny I watched his show today.
Thank you, Granny. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
Good. That sounded very sincere.
Stunning review. Well,
Anyway.
can we please make that into a commercial, Jared, for Vinny's show? Apple Podcast carries every podcast that we produce, and you can get every one of them at a touch of a button through Apple Podcasts.
You know what's a good show is the Big Vinny Show.
Is it?
Oh, I want to tell Vinny I watched his show today.
Thank you, Granny. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
Good.
So check it out, f4wonline.com/Apple. That is f4wonline.com/Apple. Try your free trial today. He would have gotten work all over the place, but he really didn't, and not for a long time. What is happening here? Yes, Granny?
I don't care if it's show or what. My computer went out and I can't fix it.
Okay. Jared, can you fix Granny's computer?
But he tried to get a pin.
I am Steve.
Brian, what are you doing?
Now my child is sending me a voice message.
Why are you listening to it?
Steel chicken jockey.
Is she in the movie Poltergeist, by the way?
Say, what the fuck's going on?
Where is she?
We opened with an all-star 8-man tag. Didn't they just do one of these?
They do them all the time.
I guess so.
They start doing these silly spots, and I'm thinking, man, tomorrow I'm going to see all these stupid animated GIFs on Twitter and people talking about outlaw mud shows and this and that. I actually didn't, believe it or not. But I think some people have forgotten what the point of wrestling is, and that is to entertain the crowd. Everything they did in this match, the place largely went nuts, with a couple of exceptions. One is the first time Omega and Okada tagged in, it wasn't that much of a reaction. It was like anything else.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is an indication. Not everybody in your audience knows the lore of Okada and Omega, so be prepared for that.
I expect an epic video package on this history. But as it is...
You expect that?
Yes.
Okay.
As it is, they are...
I will be happy if we get a 30-second video package.
Yeah. So they do a spot here where Tony's in the apron and misses a hip attack and ends up with her ass sticking out the other side of the ropes.
This was fucking ridiculous.
And so Yamashita...
If WWE would have done this spot with, like, somebody, we'd have never heard the end of it. But people like Tony, and so they bought that her ass got stuck between the bottom and the middle rope, and she couldn't get out.
That's basically what happened, yes.
I would say the greatest moment of this entire week was Mercedes doing the promo. She mentioned Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And then they did this segment later where Mercedes ran away in her high heels, which visually was hilarious. And Jamie Hayter reposted the same segment with Scooby-Doo music.
That is... I'm not even watching it right now, but I saw it, and I can tell you that's exactly what Mercedes did.
It's exactly. They hit Jamie's music, and Tony, from her back, decides, I like this song. And she starts flopping and dancing.
Yeah.
The fucking announcers lost it. Fans are laughing. She doesn't give a shit. She knows anything she does will get over now. And so she just does whatever she wants. And like there was a period like a year ago where like it was a really good show, but sometimes you'd watch it and it was just like people kind of were like a little, I don't know. They just maybe morale wasn't what it could have been. But I watch the show now and it's like there's a lot of people having a lot of fun.
When I say that what follows may have been the greatest 40 seconds of Bobby Lashley's career, all he had to do was hold out a fist and tease doing a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a thumbs up or a thumbs down and then give a final decision. People were going nuts. nuts. And that thumb leans up just a little bit, like, and it starts to lean back down. Oh, no. It goes to, no. Starts to go up. Oh, there he goes. And bam, thumbs down. Like, God damn it. Kyle Fletcher versus Hangman Page. This was a heavyweight main event wrestling match.
Yes.
It was methodical. They took their time. They hit all these big moves and let the guys, writhe in pain for a while, let everything sink in. They were not in a rush. It was not a sprint. It was not a dash. It was not a blitz.
We actually have an all-in main event where Jon Moxley is going to defend against either one of these guys. Either one of these guys is a perfect pick to be the next champion and to beat Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
And the question is, which one does everybody want, and which one is Tony going to choose? I don't think anything ever is aired on the CW as horrific as this segment right here. So Carmen's backstage, and Ashanti walks up, and he says, "Hey, I got you a match with Sol Ruka tonight." And she goes, "What? What? Tonight?"
Yeah.
She's a champion, Carmen, She's all angry. She goes, "I'm not ready."
Yes. That was my takeaway.
And he's
what the hell kind of response is that? You're not ready for a title match?
Well, it wasn't a title match anyway, but she goes, "I'm not ready." And he goes, "Well, go get ready. We got a match." And, what you and I just did as a back and forth, fuck. Goddamn. You guys got to go back and watch this segment. It was so bad, it was good. I hate to say it. It actually was so bad, it was good. Lash and Jakara crying during this segment. I have no inside information, dude, but it's that time of year. It's post-WrestleMania. They always say there's not going to be cuts, and then Friday's coming.
Yeah.
And I watched this whole show, and it was like, I don't know about Jakara. I don't know about Oro.
Yeah.
The new rule for developmental and such was every 6 months you get evaluated. And if you are not making progress, you're in danger. Ren Sinclair looks up at Tavion Heights and she says, "Well, Charles is a complex man. He has a lot of thoughts about a lot of things." There's a pause. Tavion says, "What does that even mean?" And Ren Sinclair, who is the one who said it, says, "I don't know." They got away. I was like, what?
Roxanne Perez and Julia versus Io Sky and Jordan Grace.
Good match.
They congratulated Mika Satomura on her retirement.
Yes, they did.
Just fuck it. Watch the cool shit. There's lots of cool shit to watch in that match.
This was a really, really, really good match. Just everybody looked great. They got an awesome women's division. I like the show. Never a dull moment.